Welcome back to Stompkins Cards. I had a $5 gift certificate at the local GameStop, so I popped in and grabbed whatever this thing is. Looks like it's called a Super Box. And I will say I feel like the Super Box is designed for kids maybe more than anything else. Like some of the Series 1 flagship, whatever in general, they try to at least do a little bit more kid-friendly type stuff. Not just the junk product Big League. Because as you see, it comes with kind of a silver pack, which is kind of fun. At least gives younger collectors and budget collectors something else they can go after. And then it also has this Bitty Pop by Funko, and I think I had a couple of those last year or maybe a couple years ago, out of some pack I got at Walgreens or something. And if I remember right, it was Shohei and somebody. I don't know. It was about the best you could expect, and it was still kind of garbage. All right, I've seen a couple of these older boxes opened, and it is a chore to get this thing. So I will tell you, it also comes with one oversized giant card, and there's only 16, so you got a good shot at getting somebody you like. I am a Royals fan, so I am hoping there's a Bobby Witt, and that would be a huge success for me. I did pull this out of the back of the shelf. There were 3 of these available. Not because I wanted, the quote-unquote last box, but what I really wanted, if I can get this thing open, was just to not make the guy have to go back and reface the shelf again and pull the other products forward, which if you ever worked retail at a store, you know exactly what that's all about. All right, how many minutes in? 2 minutes in, I haven't even gotten to the packs yet. This is gonna be a fantastic video. I hope you stick around for the whole thing. All right, here's the regular packs. I just dropped the silver pack on the floor, possibly done that. Here's the toy. I don't know how to get this thing out of here. All right, and let's start with the big card. Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver this thing out of here. They have these little deals that it pops in. Oh, there's a bonus card, I guess, that just fell out of there. There's a Bryce Harper, who had a couple of key RBIs in those first couple of wins by the U.S. Olympic or World Baseball Classic team. I guess not the Olympics. All right, let's go ahead and do the base card. All right, we have one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it is a Kansas City Royal. We may have gotten lucky here, and I recognize that pose already. That is one, Robert Witt Jr. So Bobby goes by Bob, goes by Bobby. B-dub, Bobby effing Witt. Anyway, I would not like this card if it was anyone else, but it is a big dorky card, and I do like the fact it is Witt, so I'll hang on to that one. Maybe I'll get a cheap frame at Goodwill or something for it. All right, let's get to shredding. I'll do that foil board pack last. It obviously is supposed to be the premier pack of this deck. So, all right, let's go here. We got a Carson Whisenhunt, Tyler Freeman, Adolis Garcia, Dylan Beavers, Ryan Nelson, Ryan Jeffers. There's a Luis Angel Acuna Future Stars. I like the Future Stars cards. Matt Strom, who's now a Royal. Otto Kemp. Ooh, we got an upside down one. Ooh, and there is a relic. It does appear to be one of the napkin relics, but it is gold. Nick Kurtz, obviously the hot second-year player, I guess now. It is not numbered. I was kind of hoping with that gold that it might be numbered, which would have added a touch of value to this thing. It's got something, finger caught it. Anyway, there you go, Nick Kurtz. There's the first hit of the day. Not bad. All right, and let's go back to our upside. Well, here we also have a Titans of the game, Fernando Tatis. Upside down card is Nick Castellanos. It is a pink glittery thing. It is not numbered, but it is a pink glittery Nick Castellanos, who apparently likes to drink beer in the dugout. And that makes him a bad guy, apparently. All right, well, not too bad of a start here. We got a big Bobby Witt. We got a fancy Nick Castellanos. And we have a Nick Kurtz relic. All right, there we've got the National League home run leaders, Ohtani, Soto, and Schwarber. Skubal, Ronnie Henriquez, Edward Cabrera. There's one of the hot rookies of this set is the Nolan McLean. Michael Harris, Otto Lopez, Devin Williams, the Dodgers. We got Warming Bernabel, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey. We've got the 1991 Mark McGwire, pretty cool card. And then we have Stars of MLB is Shohei Ohtani, the greatest of all time. All right. This isn't bad. I think with my discount and the $5 coupon I had, I think I ended up getting this with tax for $34 or something. So still a waste of money, but not bad. Here's Kyle Teel. There's a rookie I got an eye on this year. I think the White Sox will be a lot better team than they were last year. I think there's some swagger to that squad this year. All right, got the Braves, Detmers, Will Vest. There's the American League home run leaders in Judge Caminero and Cal Raleigh. Alex Bregman, Tomoyuki Sugano, Nick Castellanos, Ryan Ritter, rookie card. The Astros, there's the Bobby Witt base. It's got him sliding. League leader. I don't know what the, for some reason I thought they were both that same one, so I don't know what the difference on those two are. Some kind of variation. There is the Manny Machado 91. I caught it. It's still good. And the Titans of the game, Shohei Ohtani. All right, let's keep this ripper rolling. I don't know if anybody pulls any numbered cards or autos out of these boxes, these supers, but we will find out. I can't remember if I mentioned, oh yeah, I did, never mind. All right, Jacob Melton rookie card, Bo Naylor, Brian Wu, Jose Barrios, Will Banfield, Riley Green, Josh Smith, Bubba Chandler, another one of the top rookies of the set. Marcelo Mayer, there's another future star. All right, we got the RBI leaders in Raleigh Judge and Vinny Pasquantino. Carlos Narvaez, we got a 91. It looks like every pack has one of these 91 inserts. And this is local legend, Cal Raleigh, big dumper. And there's another Tatis, Titan of the game. Stacking those babies up. And yeah, I'm dropping some cards. Oh well. All right. Ramon Urias, Edmund Sosa, Jack Perkins, Sean Murphy, Cesar Prieto, Fernando Tatis Jr., Brandon Walter, Sean Burke, Jack Leiter, Drew Gilbert, Zach Maxwell, Jorge Soler Power, Bailey Ober, and a Samuel Basallo, Titans of the game. Another one of the big rookies of the set this year for Series 1. Basallo has been a highly touted prospect with the Orioles for a handful of years, so we will see if he can put it together this year. All right, we got Josh Lowe, Parker Messick, Jacob Lopez, Carlos Rodon, Yusei Kikuchi, Royce Lewis, Spencer Schwellenbach, Ryan Pepiot, Nathan Church, O'Neill Cruz, Bradley Rodriguez. We got Bunchy, Brendan Donovan. And then we have an upside-down Bryce Harper to go with our other Bryce Harper. And this one is a shiny card. All right, I think that's just like one of those rainbow foils. It is not numbered, but I'll stick it over here. And then we have a Stars of the MLB, Samuel Basallo. All right, we got, 4 more regular packs. Okay, we've got Matthew Boyd, Spencer Horwitz, Wickelman Gonzalez, Christian Yelich, Vinny Pasquantino, Mackenzie Gore, TJ Friedel, Camilo Duvall, Anthony Seigler, Ronald Acuna Jr., Hunter Brown, Alejandro Kirk, and here is something different. Looks like a big ticket player, Gunnar Henderson. I like Gunnar. I'm a bit of a Gunnar Henderson fan. I think he's a hell of a player. I have no idea if this has any value, but we'll put it in the hit pile. And then there's a Tariq Skubal, Stars of MLB, which The Stars of MLB look a little better this year, but I think everyone's just kind of ready for that insert to be over with. All right, Jimmy Crooks, Aaron Judge, there's a good card. Kerry Carpenter, Andrew McCutchen, who just signed with the Rangers today on, I think, a minor league deal. There's Chase Burns, who's another one of the bigger rookie cards of this set. Cool Crushers, Schwarber and Harper. Got Pearson Ole. That is such a Minnesota name. Pete Crow Armstrong, Zach McKinstry, Jacob Mizorowski. There's another decent rookie card. I'll put that in the hit pile. New Age Athletics. We've got Brian Bello, and then we have Greatest Hits, Jack Caglione. I kind of like that card. You know what? I'm going to stick it up here next to my Kurtz and Bobby. There's a hit. I'm a big Jack fan. And then we have Titans of the Game. Aaron Judge, the greatest of all time. All right, we got 3 packs to go, 2 base and the foil board silver patterned cards. I like how this says base cards inside. Are they telling you, hey, look, there's no hits in here? All right, we got Tristan Peters, Daniel Schneemann, Cal Raleigh, big dumper, Troy Melton, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Pedro Paez, the Tigers. We got Shane Smith, Gavin Sheets, Chad Stevens, Jacob Young. Man, that's a hell of a nice catch. That is a great card. I like that. He has some kind of extension over that wall. That is a ridiculous vertical leap. Man, kudos to Jacob Young. That's a play. I like that card. I'm going to set that over here. All right, we got the Athletics. We got a backwards Edward Cabrera card, who was acquired by, wasn't Edward Cabrera acquired by Milwaukee, I believe? Ooh, that is also a glittery fancy card. Again, not numbered, but fancy and glittery. And then a Stars of MLB, one Mike Trout. All right, before we go there, let's see what this thing is. Funko Bitty Pop. Looks like a Padre. Probably either Machado or Tatis. Let's see if we can get this thing open. I don't really know what this is. The other one that I had, oh, it's Luis Arraez. Arraez? How do you say that? Whoa. So he pops out of the bottom of this thing. Otherwise, he comes in this fancy little carrying thing. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Luis Arraez is a bit of a lost art kind of guy. A contact guy, gets on base a lot. No one seems to value that skill set in the league anymore. He's not quite the Tony Gwynn's or Wade Boggs of old, but the guy is the least striking out player, I think, in the majors. All right, last regular pack here. We got the Brewers, Elly De La Cruz, Mauricio Dubon, Dalton Varsho, Anthony Volpe, Cole Young, Mason Miller, Corey Seager, Michael Wacha, CJ Abrams, Kyle Backus, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, who I'm hearing rumors could possibly play shortstop for the Yanks. I think he played short in a couple of spring training games. And then there's the Stars of the MLB, Jacob Wilson. All right, guys, this is almost over. We've got this foil pack. I wouldn't say we've really gotten any true hits out of this thing. I mean, yeah, the Kurtz napkin card, I guess, is fine, but nothing that spectacular, really. All right, the foil boards. We have Gavin Williams, Ryan Jeffers, the Diamondbacks team card, which kind of feels like a bit of a ripoff, Ronnie Henriquez, and Edward Cabrera. That pack could not have been less exciting. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed the break. I think I'm happy overall. Got a few good cards, a couple of Royals, and enough to at least appease my desire to rip some packs. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I am looking forward to your comments. We'll see you next time.